It's time for the MCTS experience with Mr. Orff and Mr. Nash. Discover your passion and unlock your future.
Welcome, one and all, to another exciting episode of the MCTS experience. Very excited to be here. My name is Mr. Orff. With me, as always, my partner in crime, Mr. David Nash. How are you, sir?
Excellent. We're in the brand new palatial studio.
I love it.
Producer Nick is always on point. He's so good. We have two homes where he can film now.
That's right.
Two schools, one family. And where are we, Orff?
We are here at the Assenpink Center's studio, built by our great maintenance team, with one wall knocked over by our superintendent.
Demolitions?
Yes.
Demolitions can't stop us.
Sledgehammer, he knocked it right
You don't
down.
play around.
And of course, all of the important equipment and finishing touches.
Accoutrements, would we dare say?
Accoutrement, if you want to do the French pronunciation. Made, of course, by, and there's a perfect segue to saying hi to Nick MacGyver-Sikowski. There he is, folks. How are you, sir?
Hello. How do you feel being in a whole different studio?
It's
I love
exciting.
it. I love it.
I
Very excited.
feel right at home.
And we're power packed. We're power packed.
Power packed. We're going to get to this.
Yes.
We're going to get to Mr. Nash's shirt and the reason behind it in a few minutes. We'll be just going to run through a couple quick announcements
Go.
before we get underway.
Here we go.
Yes?
Ready?
All right. Very good. First and foremost, a big thank you to the PTSA. We are remiss in mentioning all the great things they do for us.
They do such a good job.
Yes, and they are only a recent addition to the MCTS family. It's just been a few years now having this PTSA, Parent Teacher Student Association. They did a welcome back breakfast for all of our
Seniors?
teachers and staff, and that was at the PD days before school started, and then of course also for our seniors on the first day of school. So
Sunrise breakfast, as they say.
Yes, sunrise breakfast. Yes, the sunrise special, just like at Denny's. So thank you, PTSA. Take it away,
Take it
Mr.
back
Nash.
So, hey, another great annual event that we always do is counselor's breakfast. So, if you're support staff at a home school, you're a guidance counselor, your child study team, the culinary department's the first real test for the Culinary Academy and Share Time programs. They unite a theme. I will not share the theme, but it is excellent.
It is excellent.
I've seen Chef Phillipson, Chef Engel, all of them coming together with their classes. It's going to be a heck of a time. Make sure you're RSVP. Make sure you come on out. And if you haven't been and you're a child study team member or you're a guidance counselor at a homeschool, get ready. Don't eat. Fast for 3 days.
Yeah. Run, don't walk to the CyPEC Center.
It's
on the
going to be
17th.
amazing.
Absolutely. We have some district info sessions. If you're a parent or a student or possibly a counselor, just any community member interested in learning more about the district, specifically folks who need to apply this year, folks who want to apply now so you can come next year.
So for next year, I got to apply now.
You got to apply right now. The earlier, the better, okay? The application portal's open. We have info sessions on October 29th at the CyPEC Center, November 14th at the Assenpink Center, and December 12th again at the CyPEC Center, as well as 2 virtual info sessions. If you can't get here in person, then you get to see my big pumpkin head giving you all the information virtually.
The Google Meet?
It's a Google Meet. The link's on our website. Just go to our website for all these dates and
User-friendly.
links.
Very user-friendly.
November 20th and January 7th. Next up.
Blood drive, it's turning into a fall spring, which is great because it's a great way for students to be part of the community and reach out. And we're working with both campuses and we're going to make it happen. And if blood drive is going to be on the 23rd of October.
Yes.
So get ready.
Okay,
Get ready.
23rd. I'm writing it down.
I always faint whenever I give blood.
You know what I do? I pretend to give blood and I just get the cookies. That's with juice and
I
cookies.
see you milling around there.
Yeah,
That's not right.
I'm
Come
sorry.
on.
No, I'm just kidding. I
of course,
always try to donate blood, of course.
And then, are you ready?
Wait, I have one more.
Okay.
And then
Yep.
save.
I'm
You got the
chomping.
haymaker.
I'm chomping.
You got the haymaker. Financial aid night, October 8th.
Oh, very important.
Yes, our college and career counselor, Megan Fredetta, who has done heroic work with our students, getting them into. We get kids into Ivy League schools from our academy programs.
CTE school. You can't go to college.
We got it all. We got it all. Megan.
Oh, so you're shattering the paradigm, like the illusion that you can't.
We've already shattered it. It's in a million little pieces on the ground.
Safety glass.
Yes, no one gets hurt here. That would be an OSHA violation.
I like it. Yeah, we don't like that.
Ms. Fredetta is our college and career counselor. She's putting up a financial aid night. Go to our website for the links and the information about that.
In person or online?
It's online, and
Great.
it's October 8th. and that is all academy. Actually, shared time students, academy students,
Brilliant.
everybody's welcome to come and
Brilliant.
attend and learn more. Other information about college and career counseling and just college information, scholarships, all that stuff, go to the students and families drop down on our website, college and career counseling. Boom.
Love it.
Now, Haymaker, give it
All
to
right,
us.
ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, here we go. Right here, read the shirt. Read the shirt. Drive one for your school this Saturday, October 4th. Haldeman Ford, there's 2 Haldeman Ford dealerships. This is the one in East Windsor. Look, if you want your kid to sell cookie dough, wrapping paper, pointless things to torture your family, a gift candle, for like $500. No, come on, dude. Come on. What are we doing? Nope. MCTS partners with Ford Motor Company. It's a corporate event. And picture it's like the Apple store. You can walk into the Apple store and use all the products. No one's hawking at you. Hey, if you need any help or any questions, come on over here. I'll be right over here. Otherwise, enjoy yourself. This is the same thing, except it's a fundraiser. We're going to be over at East Windsor Haldeman Ford, 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. Continental breakfast provided. Barbecue lunch, hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, all kinds of sneaky snacks, all kinds of delicious stuff, all provided. So we got lunch covered. We got breakfast covered. And during that 6-hour window, 18-year-old licensed drivers show up, show their ID, and then they're permitted to drive one of the 8 or 6 or whatever vehicles they have.
Okay.
Bronco, SUV, e-car, lifted, the new Expeditions, like the off-road Expedition. They're going to have the top off. I was there yesterday. That's where I got the shirts. They're going to take the top off a Bronco. They're going to have a Mustang.
That's what I was holding.
Going to have a Mustang. Absolutely. And you drive the car around the block, 4 right-hand turns, pull it back in the parking lot. There's a tablet. You're going to answer 10 market research questions. Please, no one's selling you anything. No one's calling you.
That's a promise. We've done this event
10
many
years.
times in the past.
10 years.
There's no marketing. They don't do anything with the information.
All they want you to do is experience the product. Hey, you like the product? Great. You don't like the product? Great. It's a non-invasive experience to a product. That's
right.
it. And this is how you do it in this day and age. The days of you having someone call you up in the middle of dinner time, hi, would you like to answer some questions about Ford Motor Company? Leave me alone. See you later. Bye. Click. Nobody's got a landline anymore.
Drive the car. We get $20.
$20. You don't pay. This is free. 18-year-old. Show up. Anybody older than 18.
And students, if you're not 18, don't worry about it. Bring your parents, bring an older sibling, bring an aunt or an uncle.
Use Facebook for something constructive. The TikTok, as they say, the TikTok. No, but for
You
real.
were pretty hip, Mr. Nash.
I'm hip.
Cool.
I'm with it. Darker. Anyway, the whole thing here is, look, the one thing we can't do is bring people. I can't lasso people. I can't do it.
No.
There is a contest, 2 schools, 1 family. Each school is vying for the Costco breakfast bonanza for Thanksgiving week or a pizza party in the afternoon. Mr. Chiltikowski's video game class. Mr. Chiltikowski's doubling up. He's going to buy a lunch for his class if they win. So, and we have a way of tracking it. When you show up, you say, hey, what student you're for? And we keep track of all that. Listen, please come. Otherwise, your kid's going to have to sell M&Ms. He's going to lose them. It's going to cost you $100. This costs you nothing.
It's no risk, big reward.
So right now, producer Nick's going to put up the flyer with all the deets, as they say.
Yes,
the deets.
yes. And continue to check our website and our social media for
The
more
weather's
details.
great. We had a rain date built in. The weather's going to be beautiful.
Not going to need it. It's going to be nice.
We're not going to need it.
Not
We're going to
going
have 2 Broncos. We're going to have 2 Mustangs. You show your license. You drive the car. You park the car. If you want to drive all 8 cars, you can drive all 8 cars. So please, come on out.
Where are we going? Mr. Nash? Haldeman
Ford, Route 130, East Windsor, New Jersey. Saturday morning, 9 a.m. start time. I'll be there all day. You'll be there all day. Jent's going to be there all day. We've got Dylan McKinney. Got tons of staff members. We're going to have a great time. Student volunteers. It's an incredible.
So come on down. And that's a great note to go into our episode on, right? We got students to meet. We got a teacher tip. We got a student of the week. We got the new Ass and Pink studio.
It's bougie. It's bougie.
It's bougie and fancy. And we've got a great episode coming at you very soon. So we'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everybody. I'm very, very pleased to have with us a beloved instructor, John Baldino. Mr. Baldino has been with the district for...
I believe it's 17 years now.
17 years. That's amazing. That's amazing. We're very lucky to have you.
Thank you.
And I know that you're well liked among the HSA students and staff and everybody else as well. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I got into the area of fitness because there was a big explosion kind of starting that they were seeing a trend with obesity among young, kids to adolescents. And I liked fitness, so I was like, hey, kind of works.
Yeah.
Works well together. So that's why I decided to get into it.
You're a good poster child for fitness.
I
too.
try.
You're very lean.
I try.
Very strong. So Go ahead and let's hear our teacher tip.
Yeah, so this one is pretty simple. If you're like me, I'm on the older side of 40. So I'm kind of lower tech when it comes to a lot of things. And what I've started to do, and I've implemented it this year, just using your phone, literally low technology, just to put some sort of reminder in your phone. So what I started doing is in between my classes for the 2 to 3 minutes that I don't have students coming in the morning, I just have a little reminder that pops up to remind me, hey, full body movements with some weights.
Oh.
And then in the afternoon, I have one that just went off, literally, that talks about doing like pull-ups, push-ups, and some squats.
And you do that right there in the fitness
In
center.
the fitness center. And so this is something you could do even if you have, like if you work an office job, whether it's just getting up, walking around. If you don't want to be around when people see you do it, use the lavatory.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just get some movement in. And just getting up and walking around helps too. I know if nothing else, it at least helps you to refocus, but especially getting more blood flow. And the big thing here that I would suggest is do the best you can to modify whatever movement. You know, because if you have certain restrictions, whether it's mobility issues, if you have an injured ankle, knee, shoulder, whatever it is, try to work around that where you're still, because we tend to use those as excuses.
Sure.
Instead of trying to actually do things that are better for us.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can identify.
Yeah.
I also want to give you a special props, a special shout out.
okay.
Back during COVID times, just for our audience, Mr. Baldino went out of his way to make daily fitness videos for the students to watch, and we put them out on our YouTube channel. It was much appreciated, much needed.
Yeah.
And I think it did get the kids outside moving around. So well done, sir.
If you have an opportunity, if they're still on there and you really want to watch them, again, it was a simple idea. It was based upon 5 different movements.
Yeah.
2 legs, 2 upper body, and a core movement. And I think the one I used my son for as the weight, but even just using like gallons of water for resistance.
Yeah.
If you have nothing else at home.
All right. Soup cans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
Exactly.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thanks for all you do for our kids and our school and our district and our community. We appreciate it, Mr. Baldino. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be back right after this.
Mercer County Technical Schools offers a wide variety of in-demand career technical education programs. Students no longer have to choose between job training and college. You can earn certifications, start working, and get college credits. Go to mcts.edu today.
Welcome back, everybody. We are very pleased to have our student of the week with us. I'd like to introduce everybody to Aiden Krupa. Aiden, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you for having me on the podcast.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. So we early in the year like this, September, October, November episodes, we like to get some of our students that are about to go out.
They're jockeying. They're jockeying for position.
We used to call it CIE, co-op, cooperative industrial education.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes,
but
yes.
I just like to call it co-op experience, workplace learning.
Work-based learning is the official term now, but Aiden's about to go out. So tell us about yourself. Tell us about your summer. Tell us what your plans are coming up now.
So my name is Aiden Krupa. I worked at Air Management over the summer.
I already had an internship over the summer. Look at that. There you go. That's awesome, buddy.
Worked all summer, 5 days a week.
How much did you learn?
I learned a lot.
You can't even quantify it.
Yeah, you learn a lot more in the field than like you could in a shop.
That's
Like,
right. But
just
you
certain
use the
things.
theory that Mr. Geis gave you
Yeah.
to couple it into the reality.
Yeah.
And you put some money in your pocket. You save a little bit.
Yep.
Good.
Save most of
Good.
it.
Please continue.
So what's coming up next?
So I'm currently talking to Chesterfield HVAC and electrical.
Oh, boy. Almost like a dual major. That's exciting.
Yeah. Hopefully they accept me in the HVAC.
Yeah, that'd be great.
The apprenticeship.
Awesome.
That's fantastic. Okay, and then as that comes through, we'll say when it comes through.
Yeah,
Because I got a lot of faith in you.
Being positive.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be going out to work 4 days a week instead of coming here to class.
Yeah.
So and again, this is a joke, by the way. You're not going to the movie theater to rip tickets. You're going to go work as an apprentice to journeyman in a career area of study, and it's
Yeah.
going to lend right into segueing into what you want to do when you graduate, which is what.
HVAC.
Okay, so
I love it.
Career-based
HVAC.
employment with upward mobility, as we love to say.
Yes. Also, you've already got your OSHA cert from last year with Mr. Gent. Next, this year, you guys, the whole HVAC class tests for their EPA certification. You're going for universal? You can get the whole shebang?
Yeah, first we're going to take our Core 1, then Core 2, 3, Universal.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'm studying for Core 1 right now. We should be taking the test soon, I think next week or the week after.
by the time you graduate, you're going to be a hot commodity, right? Especially if you spend some time learning electrical as well with Chesterfield. You can do anything you want. Pathways, union, you can go to work, you can start your own business.
Union, non-union. You could. Well, you're definitely going to segue that, and then it's almost like he's a Division I athlete, where he's got these different pathways, different. Instead of going to a different school, different employers are going to be seeking him out. Definitely, a union will be seeking him, and the great part about it is you're plugged in, you're moving forward. It's exciting.
Absolutely.
No debt,
and even more money in your pocket. One of the things we do here at Mercer County Technical Schools on May 1st, you know how that's National Signing Day. We also make a special point to single out our students that are going into the workforce with that certification, ready to make money, ready to start a career, not a job, right, Mr. Nash?
Job stands for what, Orf?
Just over broke.
There you go. And there's nothing wrong with jobs. We like to say jobs are minor league, and I know you know this.
Yeah.
You've been through our process. Mr. Gent and I have uploaded you. But a lot of times parents get nervous when they hear like, oh, you're going to go right to work. You're not going in some dead-end career path. You're going where it's upward mobility. They want you. They're going to keep supplementing you. They're going to pay for your training and your education. That's the reality. I've seen it time and time again.
May I say something else about Aiden Krupa here?
Yes.
Aiden is a very good student as well, by the way. This isn't some young man who just fell off the turnip truck.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. And what's your homeschool?
Steiner.
There you go.
Hamilton High School East.
Can we give a shout out to your counselor and thank him or her for sending you?
Thank you, Ms. Turnbull, for setting me up with MCTS.
Amy Turnbull, rock star, liaison counselor
She'll
for
be
Steiner.
on October 17th. She'll be there at the Super Blowout Counselors Breakfast. We'll definitely give her a shout out.
Absolutely.
She's been featured on the podcast. I love it.
Absolutely. And I believe you have an interest in dirt bikes. I don't want
Off-road
to.
motorcycle?
Yeah. Tell us a little bit
I
about
like to
that.
ride a lot of dirt bikes. I also like to work on my dirt bikes when I break them, inevitably.
Well, it's
Because
part of
it's good to learn. It's cheaper to save money. And it's also like HVAC. You just learn how to work on the system, work on the engine.
I love it, man. That's so cool.
Very mechanically inclined young man. Aiden, I'm really excited you joined us today. I'm excited for your future, and I think we're lucky to have you here at MCTS. Thanks for being part of the family.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, sir. Aiden Krupa, your student of the week. Well, Mr. Nash, for good or for bad, we've come to the end of another exciting episode of the MCTS experience.
It is exciting. It's the best time of the year. Favorite time of the year.
This truly is my favorite time of the year. As you know, as you well know, I've known you for 10 years now.
Yeah.
This is the time of year when I
This
go
is where
around.
you shine. You shine. Or tell
This is my
the
time.
fans, tell the
My
people
time to
out in the
shine.
audience what makes it so good.
Well, I mean, I don't want to talk about myself, but this is when I go to the high schools and talk to the 10th graders about the shared time programs. And to the middle schools and talk to the 8th graders about the academy programs.
Great.
And I love it. I meet students. I meet parents at the info sessions, at the evening things. I go to career fairs. I've got already like 30 appointments lined up for schools and then another dozen career fairs plus the info sessions. It's great.
So if I'm a parent of a 10th grader or even a 9th grader, I can keep my ears open and be like, hey, did you hear anything about the CTE school?
Absolutely. And 11th graders too. Keep career prep in mind as well.
Oh, career
All
prep's a no-brainer.
Yep.
No-brainer.
Yep.
So, all right, great. So you get to go out, connect with the communities, speak with all the 10th graders from
Yes.
all the setting schools,
Yes.
and unlock opportunity about maybe something they're disenfranchised. I always say a kid that doesn't have a passion in a program of study is like a ship without a rudder. So a lot of times,
100%.
I would say 60% of graduates of a regular high school class, 60% of these kids, I have no clue with what I want to pursue as my first career. Not what you want to do for the rest of your life, because that's a completely
You're not married
unrealistic.
to it. It doesn't have to be forever.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love it.
Also, guess what?
Hit
Guess
me.
what I'm talking about in these info sessions, in
What?
these presentations. I'm talking about this school
And what you love.
My favorite
You
place.
you
I
love
love it, and I hope that it shines through. I'm very passionate about our school because, as I like to say, magic happens.
It really is. That's a key phrase in our catchphrase and our slogan. So I love it.
There's a reason for it.
Plus, then we got Drive One coming up. I mean, obviously,
Drive One.
bells are going to be on.
You and Jen are going around with OSHA to all the new students.
The best part is I do all different types of things. Like I bought a big bag of high chews, which are a real fun chewy candy. The kids
I thought that
all-
was a poem that had 5 syllables,
Haiku.
7 syllables.
Haiku.
That's haiku. I'm sorry.
haiku, high chews. And so, this week, keep them engaged, give them some high, you can answer questions, you're in a high chew, and it's fun. So
All right.
we do all different methods here, and we're passionate about people coming alive because we really do connect and resonate with the kids that we serve.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. I want to issue a special thanks to our student of the week, Aiden Krupa from Steiner. Great job. Keep up the good work. We expect great things from you, Aiden. And our teacher tip, of course, Mr. Baldino.
Legend.
Love him. Beloved Mr. Baldino, PE instructor extraordinaire.
If MCTS was a sitcom, Baldino would fit the gym teacher perfectly.
In a good way.
Yes.
In a good way. Not in a comical way.
No. In you're thinking of a gym teacher, you think of Mr. Baldino.
I'm probably I don't want to gild the lily, as they say.
Okay,
but,
got it.
Mr. Baldino is a great guy, and a lot of other great things coming down the pike from him. So
Awesome.
all right. So I think that's it. I think it's time to wrap things up. I would just like to remind everyone
here he comes. Here
to
he comes.
like us on
Here he
Facebook,
comes.
follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, X. Go to our website for all the information, right? The admissions tab, the students and families tab.
Got a W work-based learning tab, which I created a new video in the summer with Mr. Gent, articulating all the different nuances of how to find your first job, how to find your first internship, how to do working papers. Working papers are a source of confusion, but don't worry. I fired up the iron. I ironed the wrinkles out of the tablecloth.
It's all cleared up for you there on the work-based learning
Love it.
section of our website.
Sorry.
Curriculum, everything you want to see is all there, as well as great photos and stuff from students and things. And last but not least, all our different podcasts. We've got the Superintendent's View, we've got the Principal's Office, we've got the Way of the Wizards, the student-led podcast, and of course, the mother of it all, the MCTS experience. So please like this podcast, share it with a friend, and download it and listen to it.
Be a friend, tell a friend.
Be a friend, tell a friend, and do yourself a favor and download it and subscribe and give us a nice review on Google Play, Spotify, iTunes, all of those different platforms. And keep coming back. Keep coming back to see us. Until the next time, this is Mr. Orff on behalf of myself, my partner in crime, Mr. Dave Nash, and the legendary Nick MacGyver Sikowski, reminding you to discover your passion
And unlock your future.